Hey guys, so welcome back to Ripto's Rage. You heard me talk about it in a couple of the other videos, and specifically the last video, the skill points in this game. I initially said I didn't believe that they had any unlock, and in the last video, in the last stream, I realized I didn't quite remember if they did or not, so I checked. They do in fact have something they unlock, which means we're gonna have to do them all. And I sound kind of upset about that. There's one specific one I really don't want to do. The rest are fine, but this one is just going to be annoying. But there's not really any point to putting it off, so it's better just to get right to it. So to start with, we need to go back to Summer Forest and Aquaria Towers, because that is where the first skill point is. I have a list of them over here on the side, so that I know where I'm going and what we're supposed to be doing. So let me just run our butts over that way. And smash full on into the stairs repeatedly. Luckily, the Super Flame power-up is going to make things a lot easier than they would be normally. So there is that. So the skill point in Aquaria Towers is destroying all the seaweed. This is physically possible in your first run, but it's far easier if you
The funny look.
Oops, I just realized I forgot to talk to him when we initially did this. Wait, no I didn't. That was the dude in the other one. But yeah, this becomes far, far easier if you come here with a permanent Super Flame power-up. But it is physically possible to do on your first run. Right now, I'm just going to rush getting the whole place filled. Also, apparently that crab hit me in the cutscene. That doesn't seem very fair. You don't actually have to take Moneybag Sub, because since we have this. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Well, we don't have to, but I probably will, just for safety's sake. You can technically, like, jump over them, get into the water, and then hit them, but, it's easier to do it this way. I tried to talk smack before I could actually do it. So we get put out here. Hit that switch, and the level is totally filled with water. I like the fact that it gets a different sound effect when it's underwater too. It's just kind of neat. So okay, like I said, the goal here is to destroy all of the seaweed in this place. Since we've now filled it up with water, let's see if we can look around, see if we can see them. Swimming is actually one of my favorite parts of this game because they do the swimming controls so well. I don't know if it actually, like, gets through when I'm playing, but it controls really smoothly. Even when you consider the fact that charging is the fastest way to get around. Looks like the only seaweed there. Let's take a look down here. Behind us. There's nothing here either. Yeah, unfortunately, Sparks can't help us, so we just have to do this the old-fashioned way and just look around everywhere we can think of and see if we can find some seaweed there. Luckily, it's never hidden too maliciously. Also, you might notice that Sparks is actually missing the extra hit type input. Yeah, there's a reason for that. It doesn't carry over when you start and reload. Which is kind of sad, but I mean, easy way to get rid of it in case you didn't want to keep it good for good. Back through here, which will just dump us out in water, which I always found kind of funny. For some reason, Moneybags' little area is permanently dry. So come up here and you get dumped into water. Okay, so seaweed. There's seaweed here. There's a piece of seaweed. Here's a piece of seaweed. Some more sharks to break and another piece of seaweed. And that's all the seaweed here. So we gonna go back. Look around here. I don't believe there's any around here, but better safe than sorry. Nope, there's nothing. Also, in case you're wondering, no, even the Super Flame power-up can't break those. You have to break them through the orb. So now we've gotten everything in the actual tower. Let's go up and look around here. There's quite a few pieces of seaweed to break up here. Also, yeah, your Super Flame power-up goes pretty far. It's kind of nice. One more around here somewhere. Okay, I've got all of them out on the ring. So I just need to go in and see. Is it the last one? Yes, it is! So if we look at the guidebook, we now have Aquarius Towers, all seaweed. So next is I'm going to skip, and we're going to go to Fracture Hills. And the second one on the list is the one I don't want to do if you are curious. But we'll come back to that one. Loading, loading, loading. And yeah, sometimes it actually spits you out of the linked area where you went in. Not always, though, which I always found kind of odd. So it's Fracture Hills. Luckily, we don't actually have to do much here. We just have to race to where the supercharge track is, killing everything we can find along the way. Because the skill point for this one is actually doing 3 charges of that supercharge track.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, it kind of weirds me out that even the inanimate bushes make the dead make a weird noise when you kill them. Also, I find it kind of funny that while firing at that bush, I missed and then hit the tree. Like, hit the tree like feet behind it. It's gonna be interesting. Luckily, as I showed in the bonus video, the Super Flame power-up will make dealing with the Earth Shapers very easy. So they won't be in our way for any length of time. Also, you can still do that, and it's really satisfying, let me tell you. So it's being able to snipe these trees. And also, yes, you can just break that. Let's get these jerks out of the way. I didn't miss one over here. And get this, the track cleared up before we actually try this. Because it has to be 3 consecutive laps. So we need to make sure that the area is at least, mostly clear. So we don't get thrown off course. Luckily it's not too difficult once you know the layout of the track. You just, have to be careful. So let's see about getting to this now. No, it broke. Alright. Starting over. That will happen if Spyro clips his foot on something that stops him, even for just a fraction of a second. We need to be careful on this windy part of the track. Hit this. No! It didn't quite work. I think you actually have to hit that supercharged power-up all 3 times. That didn't work either. Okay, take 3, I think we're on now. There we go. So once again, going back to the guidebook, you can see it right there. 3 laps of Supercharge and Fracture Hills. Oh, hold on. Okay, apparently you don't need to get them all to unlock the epilogue. I thought you did. You just have to get enough of them. Well, here's the epilogue. Gulp found a new life at the Society for Protection of Abused Monsters Petting Zoo. Some of the Earthshapers joined the Fawn Dance Troupe in Fracture Hills. Aw, look at that. He looks so nice in his tutu. One of Spyro's friends found a new toy. Apparently Ripto survived the lava bath, which, oh, have fun with the dragons. Hunter's scuba diving career got cut a little short. Hunter, you might want to look behind you there, buddy. Moneybags swindled the Bone Builders one too many times. And apparently they fed him to a fire lizard. Agent Zero found some new recruits to train, so he picked up, Handel and Greta. The Ice Builders finally made it to Colossus for the big hockey game. Hooray! The chef finally got to host a hot tub party. Spyro, you might wanna... I wouldn't hang around with them, but that's just me. Spyro missed his chance with Allura. Crash decided to pursue higher learning. Spyro was confronted by the black sheep of the herd. Uh-oh. Run, Spyro, run! Sparks has already abandoned you. And that's it. You hit triangle to exit. And it just pops you back where you were. It does reload the level though, so be aware of that. So let me just check here. Yep, the epilogue was all that was left. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. I was certain that you only got it once you actually got all of the skill points. But that's not actually all the skill points. There's actually quite a few we're still missing. But then, like, the epilogue was the whole reason I want to do the skill points. The rest are just basic, they're not very interesting, I don't think. So I'll just go ahead and read them out. So for Aquarius Towers is destroy all the seaweed. For Colossus, you have to get a perfect score in hockey, which is less difficult and more annoying, because if the opponent scores even one goal on you, you have to completely walk out of the area and walk back to reset it. Fracture Hills, run 3 laps of the supercharged course. Hurricos, destroy all the small windmills, which I believe we got. Yep. Idle Springs, you land on top of the small idol near the Hula Girls. Scorch, knock all the coconuts out of the trees. Skelos Badlands, destroy the quartet of cat bats. Skelos Badlands, destroy all the cacti, which we both got. There are 3 skill points for defeating each world boss without getting hit. There's also a 4th one if you hit Ripto before fighting Gulp, because with the Super Flame power-up, you can actually turn and look and hit Ripto on his throne while in Gulp's arena. And then there are 4 Speedway skill points. You finish Ocean Speedway and Canyon Speedway in under 1 minute 10 seconds, and you finish Icy Speedway and Metro Speedway in under 1 minute 15 seconds. And that's it. That's all the skill points. And when you get the skill points, you unlock the epilogue, so that's it. That's everything that there is to see in Spyro Ripto's Rage. That being said, I will at least show off the Crush boss fight, because I think it's kind of funny with the Super Flame power-up. And also I want to hit Ripto. So we'll go to Gulps real quick, too. Ripto's fight, the 3rd phase goes pretty much the same as I said in the bonus video. Because you already have the Super Flame power-up in the 3rd phase. But the first 2 phases are basically going to be as trivialized as we're going to do here. So you fall here, and Ripto's behind. Hit him and you get the 1-up. As far as I know, he doesn't really react much to it. I don't know what he's doing in the background there, though. no, this is really therapeutic. It does dump you into the next hub world once you defeat a boss, which I find kind of interesting. So let's go humiliate Crush. That sounds like fun. It also sounds like payback. Also, you can see the Avalar flags there, which are actually quite pretty. Go back into Summer Forest. I probably should have done these in order, but semantics. It should dump us, yep, right in front of Crush's dungeon. And then just like with gold. That was weird. Oh yeah, that's right. You can only hurt Crush by getting him to drop rocks on himself. So you have to hit him and force him to do that. You can't actually cheap him out like you can cheap out gold. I kind of forgot about that. To no hit than you would think. Since you still have to avoid getting smashed. And apparently you can't actually plot more than one hit on him per phase round. Because you can see I keep nailing him with it, but he doesn't actually take damage until he's done this again. But you can get him in between the shots, because the barrier does go down. But Super Flame does make that kind of trivial. Not entirely, but kinda. And now for the real therapy. Let's go totally humiliate and embarrass Ripto. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Whirlwind because I am lazy. Yeah, the Super Flame power-up is so worth 100%ing the game. I mean, the game is really fun, so if you like 100%ing stuff, it's worth 100%ing in the first place, but the reward you get for it is great.
Spyro, we want...
So there's no still talk about the ore, but you don't actually have to care about the orbs. You sort of have to aim, because Ripto does move. But, look at how this is going, compared to when I did this normally. Yeah, look at that! Look at that! Also, still laugh at the explosion of the Mecha Gulp slamming Hunter into the wall like that. I just kind of hope he got up in time to not hit the lava. I kind of wish it wouldn't have actually colored me during this phase, though. So I'm having trouble hitting Ripto this time. He's not having much trouble hitting me, though. Yeah, as you can guess, because of this phase, Ripto is also a little hard to no-hit. If you can get at a good angle from him, though, it's a little bit easier. But it's definitely difficult. And you win! Yay! Also, you're wondering why I got hit so much in that last phase, just because I just literally didn't care. I wasn't trying to be careful or anything. And it sends you back into the credits and all this stuff, and drops you right back into Dragon Shores. So, that's it. That's basically everything there is in Ripto's Rage. Like I said, I read out all the skill points that you could still get. They're not worth getting, in my opinion, because the only reason to get them is for bragging rights, which, well, there you go. But yeah, that's it. That is everything. I still love this game. It's still my favorite of the 3 games, though 1 and 3 are both really, really, really good. All 3 games are really good. All of them are worth playing and getting if you can, so I hope you enjoyed watching this. I will be doing Spyro 3. I actually have a disc for Spyro 3, so I will be doing that at some point. So until then,